Hi, it's Pamela. In this tutorial, we're going to create an animated checklist using Doodly for an internal team kickoff training. I'll also show you how to easily insert it into PowerPoint.
Hey, and welcome to the official Doodly YouTube channel. If you enjoy our content, please click the like and subscribe button below. Now let's get straight to the video.
Animated checklists are perfect for keeping your training videos clear, engaging, and visually organized. And when you embed them into a PowerPoint presentation, you can create a professional, polished look that your team will love. Today, we'll pretend we're onboarding new employees at Acme Widgets. The checklist will highlight key steps for getting started on the job. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it into a PowerPoint presentation like I have here. So we're going to start in Doodly. You'll see I've already created a checklist, but what I'm going to do is delete it. And we'll start from scratch. First thing we want is a vertical format for our video. So to do that, you probably are in the default right now with the horizontal. So to make it vertical, just go to Settings. Over here in Resolution, you're going to change it to Custom. You're going to unlock the lock and type in 1080 by 1920. And that turns that into a vertical. And if you'd like, you can change the hand style here like I did. Hit apply. And then we want to create the checklist and have a character. I liked Bradley pointing up at the checklist, so that's the one I used, but we could certainly use something else. Let's use Camila. What I did is I brought it down low and made it fairly large, something like that. Next, we need the check boxes, the words, and then the check mark. So go to props, type in square. I used this one here, the square that's part of Doodly Enterprise. If you don't have Doodly Enterprise, you're probably going to need to upload your own little square. So just do it right here with the little blue and white plus sign. Now I want to make this small, reasonably small. So something about that size. And we don't want it drawing for 3 seconds. Let me just show you. This is what 3 seconds looks like. She's 3 seconds, and then the square is 3 seconds. It takes way too long. So let's make it 0.75 or 0.8 seconds instead. Once we have that, let's go ahead and Control or Command C to copy, Control or Command V to paste. And let's just paste a bunch of these. Let's say 5 of them. Go to text, pick a font that you like. I like this one. And let's just type in our instructions. Okay, now that they're all selected, let's go ahead and Control or Command click to select them all. And now I'm going to resize them together. So I want to make the longest one fit on one line. So that would be this one. So like that. While they're selected, right click, align left. And then let's just get these in the right spot. All right, so the layout looks good, but all of my boxes arrive and then my words arrive later. So let's move our words up. So the first item comes right after the box, right? So the box, then the words, then the next box, then the next words, next box, next words, next box, next words, next box, next words, and then welcome, I typed it last, so it's down here at the bottom, actually needs to be the first thing we see. We may want to pause after each set of words is written, so let's do that. The way to do that is find the next box. So it's going to write set up your workstation, and then this box is going to draw on. Let's give that like a second before it draws. So you go to delay and add a second. We'll do that to each of them. Just gives them a little time to read and understand the point. Then at the very end of the scene, go to scene settings and let's just say 30 seconds at the very end. Oh, I want to turn this off too. Erase mode, smart mode off. Now hit apply. And the reason I added all that extra time is just so we play the video, they see the options, and then it just stays on. It stays static. Next, now we need some check marks, right? So go back to props. And you can type in check. Doodly calls it a tick. So you should see it here. Let's see. Yeah, right down here, tick. So I recommend just typing in tick and this will appear, okay? So let's go ahead and drag that in. Let's hide this. And again, it's gonna be too big unless you want to like emphasize, okay, one key point. They attended the orientation, so then keep it big. But if you're going through the list one by one, kind of think about how this is gonna look with multiple ones. So I would go fairly small, something like that. Again, it's going to take 3 seconds to draw, which is too long. So I'm going to just do 1 second. And then I'm going to copy and paste it. It's up to you if you want a delay for these. It just really depends if you're going to be doing a speech and you want to say, okay, set up your workstation, blah, 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 blah. Okay, then next, review your company values, blah, blah, blah. So then that's why you would want delays in between them. For today's purposes, we'll just do one right after the other. And that is great. So let's go ahead and export it. So go to export. And I'm going to set it to my desktop. That's all. All right, so that is done. So now let's go into PowerPoint. And we want to make a slide similar to this. So I'm going to go ahead and click New Slide. Honestly, I just get rid of all these things. And I'm going to drag and drop my video into my slide. If we'd like, we could use the Smart Designer choices here. Let's just take this one. And then let's move it over like so. And then let's add some text. So let's add an arrow. So go to Insert, Shapes. And let's just find an arrow. Here's one. Make it fat. If we want to change the color of the arrow, just go right up here and change the look. And that looks fine. So now they can play the video. Here's our preview of it. And you can set up any effects that you want, just like you would with any other PowerPoint slide. And let's just take a quick little look. Here's our PowerPoint. And there you have it. That's how you can use Doodly to animate a checklist and insert it into a PowerPoint presentation. I hope this gives you some ideas. Thank you for watching.